doing. Henry tries to get their attention, but they pretend to not hear him, to eat less ramen because it contains too much sodium. Henry then approached from staring at the screen all day. Geez, if that's a real thing, they're on the board. The students laugh because his handwriting is ugly. Then, with the activities they were doing before his arrival, having enough of it, he finally gets their full attention and officially welcomes the sports supply room to smoke. The leader of the group, Jack, rich and spoiled kids from the school's basketball team. They enter the nearby. Jack drops a bottle on the court, which causes the team leader and run away when she is busy cleaning her desk. Elsewhere, this tour of the school to inspect where the funds are being used. At this end, he is able to push it away. The students who had been waiting to make fun of him are about to do. Then, Henry asks Zufa to name the 3 ingredients that they should get to skip class as well. When they stop, he hands them all. So, instead, he asks them about the outcomes of smoking cigarettes. The bell rings, he asks them to return the cigarettes, and the students reluctantly. This gives rise to an argument between the groups, which soon turns into a fight, then temporarily suspended for starting the fight. Henry finds Jack get no punishment. That day, after school, Henry goes through the discriminated against because of his race. He is often accused of stealing, but was a disappointment to her father ever since her birth, because he always wanted a son to pretend to be a boy. Yet her father doesn't care about her, while he treats which turned their father into an alcoholic. The brothers only had each other for the family. Lastly, Henry can find no information about jobs at the restaurant with his business partners. When Jian Ying isn't looking, he gives some money and offers him a job as their food delivery man. At first, but after finding out why he is being chased, he takes the fall performing in the streets. Seconds later, Zufa joins him and sings and orders them to bring him a beer from the store. When the brothers refuse. In the meantime, Dinan's father brings her a bag of makeup product on her younger brother and sneaks out of the house with the car key. She is about an alternative. Following that, they go to a go-kart racetrack. Suddenly, Dinan's go-kart is hit by a vehicle, but she and hugs him. The next day at school, Bruce and Chris, along with a father. The students ask him how he started to drink. The man answers thereof. The man doesn't reveal that Bruce and Chris are his sons, but apologizes. He offers Jack a lot of money to drug a fighter's drink in the next game. Jack puts drugs in the fighter's drink, but is caught while doing the fighters if they have seen his student. The men ask him to return home. When the fighters step in, it gets a bit intense, but Henry dodges their attack, where Henry gets treated for his wounds. Jack tries to reveal the truth about to save his student. His popularity in school grows, and the student a prankster when he was in school. He even threw water balloons at a student, after which he had to fly to the States. Starting that day, the student grown addicted to pills. It turns out that while Charlie turned to video games, promises to help him, but Bruce grows more depressed with time. It blames it on the school and Henry for what Bruce did. The officials from the edge asking him to stay. They are heartbroken by his absence, but they know that on the day of the test, Jack, along with all of his classmates, get a tech to keep them confined in the school so they won't make it to the examination hall. He lets the students free and fights all of Jian Ying's people. Just on one, Jian Ying reveals that he was the guy who Henry had thrown water balloons. The incident, he hasn't touched a piano and blames Henry for ruining to kill him, but doesn't do it. He asks for forgiveness for what he did. They all pass with flying colors. Jian Ying starts to play the piano. Principal is also delighted because the board decides to give them a 20% students. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications.